Alright, so recently I made a video about the last one body shot kill sniper besides the Devil's Dawn. I know that can get a kill one to the body if the player's armor is as low as it can go. But the sniper that I made a video on recently can kill someone with one body shot. Doesn't matter if they have low or extremely high armor, they'll still die.
2-1. Yes! 3 down! Look at them fall! Outstanding! But no.
Did you guys notice how much damage was being hit with each body shot? A whopping 208. And what is causing that is actually crowd control with the sniper. And in case you guys didn't know, Bungie actually nerfed final round and luck in the chamber on a sniper where it wouldn't be able to kill with one body shot. But as you guys can see, there is still a sniper out there that is able to. And it is this extremely rare Gozen C, which I'm going to go into some major detail in this video on how you can get your hands on this. I'm going to be explaining the best ways possible. And big thanks to a guy named MacBones. He's a YouTuber who got this footage. He actually reset his character recently so he can show off different strats on how to get this. First and foremost, the best way to get your hands on this is by using the speaker's writ, it seems. And in case you guys don't know where to get this, it actually comes from a mission called the Dark Beyond. It's the first moon mission. You know, the saying, "We have awoken the hive." I'm pretty sure it goes something like that. That mission. Once you get this mission completed, you will have a speaker's writ, which you can transfer to Arms Day and have a chance at a Gozen with crowd control. And your selection will switch every Arms Day if you decide to hold on to the speaker's writ. And keep in mind, a Gozen will always be one of the selections, as long as you stay below 18, because it seems that the gunsmith starts to switch up what he sells once you get a higher level. So if you don't get crowd control on one Arms Day, you might get it on the next one, or the next one. Or, I mean, you get the point, which is what a lot of players seem to have done to farm for it. As you guys can see here with my buddy's footage, he just recently reset his character to try to get the Gozen to drop. He was farming for this for maybe 3 days and he didn't get a chance for it to, and let's just say he put in a lot of hours as well. So it is completely random if you're going to get your hands on the Gozen. I can't confirm myself that it is possible because I haven't actually got my hands on it, but multiple people said it is still possible. But the chances of getting it is extremely slim. You gotta think. There's multiple perks that you can get on this Gozen. I'm pretty sure it's 16 or something, and only one of them you're looking for, which is crowd control. And maybe you want a snappy scope as well. But if you get your hands on that crowd control, the scope isn't going to be as important. Sure, you might have hoped for a small zoom in scope and instead got a mid to long range scope, but at least you got the crowd control. I mean, this is the last sniper to be able to do something like this until Bungie decides to nerf crowd control, which I highly doubt is going to happen, seeing on how close Destiny 2 is. So yeah, it seems that the speaker's writ way is one of the best ways to farm for this, because I've heard other people's stories on how they got their Gozen C with crowd control, and well, this is how they got it, through the gunsmith. Another method is of course farming a loot cave, which there's a loot cave, in case you guys don't know, on Venus. If you just go over to this location from going right at the beginning of spawn on patrol, you can find this building over here, which enemies will keep coming out of this door over and over inside here. And how you get the enemies to keep spawning once you are over here at this building, you just simply want to exit out this way and then jump on top of this door ledge right here, and then from this door ledge you just want to jump as high as you can, and this will get the enemies to respawn. And then you just rinse and repeat, kill all the enemies and do the same thing over again. My buddy spent quite a few hours here farming for the Gozen C. He did get a few to drop, but none with crowd control. The other method is pretty common sense, turning in your engrams that you get from playing missions or doing this loot cave to Pop-Tarts and decrypt them, and just hope for a Gozen C with crowd control. My buddy got quite a few from Pop-Tarts, but none with freaking crowd control. It is extremely rare. Sooner or later though, he will get it. He's actually holding on to his speaker's writ until he sees it being sold by the gunsmith. Once again, the Gozen will keep switching up the perk that it has every Arms Day. So there's a chance that you'll get it every Arms Day without having to technically waste hours grinding loot caves. I just want to throw it out there to you guys before I completely wrap this up, to keep in mind to avoid getting level 20. I'm not exactly sure if it's impossible for the sniper to drop at that level or above it, but I know it gets a lot harder for it to drop at that level and above. Actually, every 2 levels the gunsmith sells 2 new weapons 2 levels higher than what you are. And once you get to level 18 and look, you will notice that he'll be selling completely different items that never really dropped from an engram. Maybe this is from the Taken King uncommons and rare engrams. I don't exactly know. And also my buddy recommended that you should start grinding at the loot cave at level 13. He noticed below that level he was getting a lot of white engrams, which was just a waste of time, and he noticed a lot more green started to drop at level 13. So yeah, there you guys have it, a detailed guide on how to get your hands on the last sniper that is able to one body shot kill under any circumstance. Once again, I know the Devil's Dawn can, but it is limited on what it can kill in one hit to the body. Now it's just a choice if you want to actually reset your character to be able to play with this before Destiny 2. And hey, maybe also you've wanted to always reset your character to see what your stats are now in Crucible. In case you guys don't know, when you make a new character, your stats reset as well. So if you're like me and had your character since year 1 and your KD looks a little off, once you go to reset it, you're going to have a lot better of a KD because it's a fresh character, which will show the KD you are at currently. I'm out of here though, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to watch and listen, and good luck getting your hands on this sniper with crowd control. Until next time, peace.